I'll take it.
It's $1,200 a month. I don't mean to be rude, but you don't look like you can afford it. No offense.
Well, none taken, panty waist.
What's this?
Pictures of you having sex with a 17-year-old girl.
How the hell did you get these?
Well, let's just say a mutual friend brought them to my attention.
Mutual friend?
The 17-year-old girl. I hired her to get you loaded and seduce you. Bring you back to the hotel, have sex. I was hiding in the closet taking pictures. Pretty smart, huh?
She said she was 18.
Well, 17, 18. I don't figure your wife or the board of directors is going to care much either way.
You didn't.
Well, not yet, but I could.
What do you want?
Well, like you said, I can't afford it.
That's blackmail.
Yes, it is. Now, unless there's something else. Get the hell out of my new office, freak.
You haven't heard the last of this, Mr.
Patterson. Butch Patterson, private dick. Now hit the road, party boy. I got some drinking to do and I ain't sharing the bottle. Things were looking up. I'd spent the last few months working out of a cubicle in a bus station washroom. Not the kind of thing that instills confidence in a client. I needed to move uptown and this place fit the bill to a T. Maybe it wasn't impossible for a premature ejaculating alcoholic kleptomaniac private detective to catch a break in this city after all. Hey, Donald! How's about getting me some new suits to match my office? Maybe your wife can help you pick them out. Jerk. My name's Patterson. Butch Patterson, private dick. I'm the new tenant here, baby. Before you get your girl spot all fired up, you should know I got a rule about having sex with employees. Leads to a lot of pain and misery, hot pants. My old suit, get rid of it. Let me know when Fruitcake gets back with my new duds. I'll be in my office getting nice and tanked if you need me. I was between cases and feeling it in the pocketbook. I'd had to take some time away from the business because of a morals charge and some community service. I'd been trying to get a hold of an old friend in the press named Blanche de Maurier. She was a crack investigative reporter, and I was hoping she could steer some work old Butchie's way. No dice. We hadn't exactly been on speaking terms the last few months. Like I'm the only guy who's ever gotten loaded and broken into her house to try on her underwear, and ended up passed out on the couch with a lit cigar and torch in the place. Dames, go figure. Blanche had moved and was keeping an unlisted number.
I'm waiting.
Tommy Rubella is a criminal. My job as a reporter, one of my jobs, is to investigate people and activities that are pertinent to the city. We have a responsibility to our readers.
Your responsibility is to cover the stories that you were assigned to cover. Tommy Rubella's only crime is in having a better understanding of capitalism than most. This newspaper will not be used as a forum for your personal vendetta.
But he's a criminal.
If that's true, and I stress if, then it's a matter for the police. You're a good reporter, Blanche. But you're young. What I'm saying is, Don't try so hard. Let the facts tell the story, not the other way around.
Is that everything?
I like you, Blanche. Not in the usual way, but the way a circus clown likes to wear tight pants on his day off. What I'm trying to say is, don't ruin your career by trying to create a story that's not there. Your time will come.
Tough day at the office? No hugs?
Jasmine Griffin. Last I'd heard, you waited around just long enough to claim your late husband's insurance policy, then left town. I never thought I'd see you again.
I had some unfinished business to take care of.
Tommy Rubella?
Butch Patterson.
We don't keep in touch anymore.
I heard. It's a shame about your house. I tried to find him at his old office, the bars he used to frequent, porn shops, jail, the petting zoo. No luck. I was hoping you could help me out.
Even if I did know where he was, what makes you think I'd help you find him?
We share a common history.
You're a thief and a murderer. I don't associate with people like you. I don't know where Butch is, and I don't care. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I know you think you've got it all figured out, but you're wrong. The night my husband died, you, Butch, Tommy, and Debbie were with him. I wasn't there.
What?
I know you think you've got it all figured out, but you're wrong. The night my husband died, you, Butch, Tommy, and Debbie were with him. I wasn't there.
That hardly rules you out.
Check the autopsy report.
What do you mean?
As much as I benefited from Vance's untimely demise, I couldn't have been the one who killed him. Drive safe, Blanche. And when you see Butch, tell him I want to talk to him.
Tommy tells me you like wood. I brought you this.
You stay the hell away from my wife, Swede.
I didn't mean nothing by it. Word around town is she likes a good piece of wood. I thought it would be a nice gesture.
He's just making nice, Tommy.
Nobody gives you wood but me.
Pine? That's your idea of a Valentine's gift? Anyone can get pine. It's so common.
I was just trying to make nice.
And it was a lovely gesture. You should pay attention, Tommy, because you could learn a thing or two about the way to a woman's heart.
Way to get me in Dutch with the old lady.
Hey, don't you mean in Swede?
I'm sorry, Swede. My old lady and I are going through a rough time. Ain't your fault.
Love, huh? It sure ain't easy. So what can I do for you, Tommy?
Blanche Dumouriez. She's a reporter with the Post.
You want me to wait for her in the parking lot after she gets off work and blow her up?
No. No, this isn't like the last time. She's different. She and I had a very public feud not long ago. She gets whacked. A lot of eyes will be looking at me. Now, this one requires a more, subtle touch.
assume you forgot. So I'll take this opportunity to remind you about my birthday. You've got 79 shopping days left, and I want wood. Not just a piece of wood, but something made of wood. Something nice. And if you so much as think of getting me something made out of pine, I will squeeze the last living breath of life out of you myself.
So, this the Morier woman.
Yeah. I want you to get close to her, gain her trust, that kind of thing. I need to know what she knows about my business operations, my personal life.
But no killing, right?
Right.
I was sort of hoping. You know how much I like killing.
I'll tell you what. Let's do it my way for the time being. You get me the information I need, and I'll see what I can do about giving you the green light to kill her.
You're the boss.
You try telling that the old ball and chain.
It's not here.
And?
And I'd like you to help me find it.
What was the name again?
Vance Vander Van.
That's the stupidest name I've ever heard. It sounds made up.
It is. His real name was Buster Tubbs, but he had it legally changed.
I've always liked the name Brian. Okay, yeah, here we are.
If it was here the whole time, why the hell did you send me digging through all those files?
Look, I'm afraid of getting carpal tunnel syndrome from typing so much, okay? I mean, already, my wrist, it's a little sore. I mean, writing and that hurts. That, see, I can really feel that right there.
Let's see what that new place of yours looks like, Blanche.
You know him?
We have a history of sorts. I haven't spoken to him in a few months, though. How long has he been like this?
Almost 7 hours. I think he's still breathing.
Does he really have an office here?
Go figure. I have his key. I wasn't gonna touch him myself, but he really should be moved. This kind of thing is not good for business.
He's pretty harmless, really.
You said you haven't spoken with him in a few months. What happened?
He broke into my house, stole some alcohol, got drunk, put on a bunch of my underwear, passed out on the couch with a lit cigar, and burned the place to the ground.
Well, well, well. Who'd have thought Blanche had it in her to lie?
Top of your class. Very impressive. Although I'm sure you're going to have a long and successful career as a journalist. I'm afraid we're not hiring just now. I will, however, keep your resume on file.
How about this? Let me shadow one of your reporters for a while. Learn the ins and outs of the business. I'm sure there must be someone on your staff that I could help out. Maybe liaison between them and you? Keep you abreast of everything.
You wouldn't happen to know a guy named Tommy Rubella, would you?
Never heard of him. Why?
Maybe you and I can help each other out after all.
Hey, Swede. You got good news for me, I hope?
Well, let's just say that MacDonald and I have embarked upon a mutually satisfying relationship.
Remember what I said. No killing unless I personally give the go-ahead?
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, whoever signs the checks sets the rules.
When do you start?
Monday morning, 9 a.m. I'm Blanche de Maurier's new research assistant.
Perfect.
You didn't bring me any wood.
Well, I just thought that, you know, after the last time, I didn't want Tommy to think nothing of, you know, I figured I'd keep everything strictly business.
No man decides who and when someone gives me wood. If you want to do business with us, then you had better learn one thing fast. You don't ever, and I mean ever, come to us with empty hands. You pay your respects. Now what have you got for me?
Just a minute. Let me check the car. I'm sure I've got something.
This is fiberboard.
It's the cover that goes over the spare tire. You know, underneath the carpet in the trunk.
Because Tommy thinks so highly of you, I'm going to pretend this little error in judgment never occurred. But you've got some making up to do. And if this ever does happen again, I'll punch your goddamn face in!
Hey, Blanche. You got any booze? What? All right, the house thing. I told them kids who broke in not to play with matches, but, well, you know, kids today.
You're unbelievable, Patterson.
That's nothing. You ought to see me completely naked.
That's not what I meant.
Look, dollface, it's time you face the truth. I'm an extremely attractive man. You must want to have sex with me. You got any booze?
Go to hell, you perverted freak.
That ain't very nice.
I've got a couple of questions I want to ask you, Butch.
Well, look, I gotta get some food and booze. Why don't we talk over dinner?
Fine. There's a place around the corner.
They got booze there?
Yes.
Sounds like my kind of place.